name is Reginald Collins, and today I would like to talk to you about radar. Just a quick story. I joined the Air Force as a avionics technician. One of my primary jobs was to work radar. I went to tech school to learn how to work that radar. When I returned home, me and my dad were having a conversation about how radar works, and he called himself an inventor. So we started talking about other things that you can use radar for. Well, one of my ideas was to use it in vehicles, possibly to detect oncoming traffic. When you have your high beams on, it'll automatically reduce those high beams. Also, to use it with braking so you wouldn't have accidents. That'll come into play later on in my speech. I want to talk to you about radar. How many of you know what the acronym radar means?
I don't.
It means radio detection and ranging. Today, I'd like to discuss what radar is, talk a little about its effect on history, and also discuss how it is used today to make our lives a little easier. Let's begin with the question, what is radar? Radar is simply the use of radio waves to detect an object's range or position by measuring the go and return time of the radio waves. If the object is moving towards you, the radio wave return time will shorten. If the object is moving away from you, the radio wave will lengthen. Now that we know what radar is, let's take a look at its effect on history. When I say effect on history, I'm specifically talking about the fact that during World War II, radar was used for the first time to provide Allied forces with detection of approaching aircraft and ships. This advancement changed the way wars were fought from then until now. Without this tactical advantage, there's a high probability that we will be living in a totally different world today. This leads me to my next topic, how we use radar today. Today we use radar for many applications. It's embedded in our society, and most of the time we don't even think about it. Every day, everybody gets up, they watch the news, to check the weather, they look at their tablet, and they decide what they want to wear. They decide, do I want to go out today? We base a lot of our life off of some of the things that radar provides. Today, a lot of vehicles have radar-based systems that will automatically apply brakes when you're using your cruise control. It'll recognize the distance between your vehicle and the vehicle in front of you and slow you down or speed you up accordingly. Radar is also used to prevent accidents. Based on the same theory, if a kid runs out in front of your car, your radar in your car will detect the object in front of it, hit the brakes, whether you see it or not, and automatically stop your vehicle. Those are just a few ways that radar is used today. Today we discuss what radar is, we discussed how it's had an effect on history, and we talked about how it is used in our day-to-day lives. Thank you. And I said,
How you doing? I'm Jason, the audience / cameraman, so sorry about the shaking.